Hey, how much do you guys as a team pay attention what's going on in Michigan? I mean, it's in the news obviously all the time. And what do you do to kind of limit those distractions if you do kind of pay attention on social media?
Really, you see the stuff online, but you don't really want to pay too much attention to it. But this week they're our next game, so really just focus on things that are gonna help us win the game, and not so much really like the outside noise, the outside stuff that they have going on in their program.
Hey, Tarheeb, with you guys now making a bowl game for 3 straight years, how have you kind of seen the program grow from when you got here to where it is now?
Really, I just see it's just really the standard that coaches set, and then the players taking accountability to that standard, and then playing to that standard, and then really guys just wanting to go out there and really be competitive and win every week, because we know what we're capable of. We just let a few slip through our hands, but really just playing disciplined football, and that's what coach has been preaching, and that's the brand we're trying to build. So I think once guys really take hold of that standard and really police that standard, and the players in the locker room hold everyone to that standard, I think you'll see the program where Coach Loxley envisions it at.
And how is it that kind of player-led leadership kind of grown since you got here to where it is now?
Really, when I got here, there was little to none player-led leadership. But then that's something that they instilled. It's something they grew. It's something they took time to show us how to do, to be an effective leader, actually. So I think guys will only grow and learn, and then it'll be better in the future.
Tarheeb, senior day is this Saturday. What thoughts going through your mind? Can you believe it's already almost over?
It's actually pretty crazy. 4 years in College Park, going by pretty fast. Senior day, great opportunity in the shell against a great team. It's going to be a good environment. But really, I'm just happy for the opportunity for me and my guys to go out there in the shell one last time and really just let loose and have fun.
What does it mean for you and the fellow seniors, the guys who came here during the pandemic and whatnot, to be the crew that got this program back on track, 3 straight bowls?
It's actually really crazy, because like me and a lot of the guys that came in, we just wanted to go out there and play and just have fun and really just play ball. We really didn't think too much of it, but then noticing that slowly start to see signs that you're building something good here, and people gravitating towards that, and then also the 3 straight bowl games, as you mentioned, it's something that we thought about, but really we're just going out there having fun. It's just we laid the foundation for the guys to come after us, but really we're just having fun, playing to the standard, and just being brothers.
Michigan offensively leads the Big Ten in scoring, tops in passing efficiency, second in rushing. What sort of things do they do offensively that puts teams like you guys on your heels?
Well, they know what their strengths are. They do a lot of good things well. But really, for us, it's just going to come down to doing our job, doing our assignment, and executing, and then feeding off the energy that we're going to have in the stands and everywhere. So really, I think it's just going to come down to doing our job and then playing discipline. You can't give them anything, and then just having fun, ultimately.
Sorry, Coach Loxley just a minute ago called this a breakthrough game this weekend. What would a win this weekend over Michigan, a team you guys have not beaten, just do to kind of establish Maryland in this conference and give you something to look back and reflect on when you look back on this season?
It'd really do everything for us as a program. It'd get us right back up. I think, like Coach says, it really would be a breakthrough win, because like you said, we haven't beaten them, and then this is something that the fans want to see, administrative, everybody, people on the team, they want to see this happen. So I feel like guys just have to have the right mindset, go out there, be ready to work during practice during the week, and then Saturday when it comes time to make a play, make a play. You don't got to be extra, do nothing extraordinary, just do your job, and then trust that your brother is going to do his job as well, and then just be confident in what you're doing. So I think it really could be a breakthrough win. It just all comes down to us and how we're going to handle it.
Hey, Tarheeb. Your interceptions have kind of come in bunches this year. I think it was like 3 in 2 games, a little gap in 2 this past week. Is that, like, or do you do something different in the games that you get interceptions, or is it more just kind of a circumstance and almost like a luck-based thing?
Really, so at the beginning of the year when I caught those 2, it kind of caught me by surprise. And then I caught one the week after that, so then I'm like, all right, I'm doing something right. And then I was getting my mind fixated on interceptions. But then talking to Coach Baker a lot, he tells me you can't really think about picks. You got to think about just doing your job, and then playing good coverage and making them work for everything. And then if the ball comes your way, and you have the chance to pick it, and that's your reward to the interception. But lately, I haven't been really trying to think about picks. Really, just trying to think about doing my job, being where I'm supposed to be, and then that results in the ball coming. So just me noticing that now, really just knowing I have to be where I'm supposed to be, doing my job, and then the interceptions will come, and then not trying to force plays and just create picks off of things that aren't there.
What does it look like when you're trying to force plays, like when you're trying to actively get that interception?
Really, it just takes you out of your focus, takes your eyes away from where you're supposed to be, and then that might cause you to lead a big player or anything. So really, it's just having good eyes, having good awareness, knowing where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, and just doing your job, and then the play will come for sure.
Coach Loxley was telling us with the sign stealing in Michigan, you guys have kind of modified your signs and calling plays. Without giving things away, can you give us kind of an idea how that process unfolds to kind of change your signs to make sure that it all stays in-house?
Really, we just change the signal, keep the same call, different look. So if they're looking over, they won't get a beat in what we're doing. But honestly, it won't really come down to that. It's really just come down to execution and who wants it more. We know what kind of game it's gonna be. So really, just line up and play and execute the play. Yeah.
Tarheeb, after back-to-back games where you guys struggle a little bit, obviously you have all those turnovers last game, and now you go against a team whose offense is so explosive. How do you build off that game and find some success against a Michigan offense that puts up 50 points, 40 points?
I really think if you go back and watch the game last week, it's really just when those turnovers came, we had energy. We took the field with energy, and then no matter what happened throughout the drive, we were confident in what we were doing. So it's going to take the same thing this week, taking the field with energy, being confident in what you're doing, and then when the play's there to make it, you got to make the play. Coach talks a lot about turnovers and how on offense we have to protect the ball, and on defense we have to get the ball and then limit explosive plays. So we know what it takes to win. We see once we get turnovers, we win games, and when we protect the ball. So really, guys, we just have to make an emphasis on getting the ball, creating those turnovers, and creating more chances for our offense to score points.
Anything else for Tarheeb?
I appreciate it.